Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I don't know about you, but for myself, I have never shied away from any story which involves coincidence, because real life produces many more outrageous coincidences than the fertile brain of any author can dream up. History teems with them. If Mrs. Grant had not disliked Mrs. Lincoln, the play they would have attended was Aladdin at Grover's Theater, and the president would not have been at Ford's Theater to be assassinated. No sense in belaboring the point. The fact is that coincidence is a fact of life, and the axle of the wheel about which this story revolves. Our mystery drama, The Dead Ringer, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Don Scardino. It is sponsored in part by your Singer Sewing Center and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. It is said that every snowflake under a microscope has a different pattern. That there is no such thing as a perfect pair of matching diamonds. That each ant differs from his fellow ant. And that, with the exception of identical twins, no two human beings can be born alike. It may be true. You may like to believe that. After all, we like to think of ourselves as individuals. But suppose, just suppose, that it is not true. Somewhere, every man has a perfect double. Bring them together, the man and his double, and you have the perfect coincidence. Let's start off by meeting Detective Third Grade Bruce Hart.
Come.
You sent for me, Captain?
Yeah, Bruce, come on in. Close the door.
Am I on the carpet?
No, son, you just had it pulled right out from under you. Sit down.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I don't want to stretch this out. I feel lousy enough as it is. We got a little something going this stinking year of 1931. It's called the Depression. You may have noticed.
Yes, sir, Captain. It's kind of hard to miss.
So they're cutting the force. I've been struggling with my quota all day.
You mean I'm getting the bounce?
My hands are tied. For my money, still wet behind the ears, you're the best man I got on my squad. I hate to lose you.
Do I turn in my badge and gun right now, sir?
No, I got a little assignment to take some of the sting out, if you want to take it.
What is it, Captain?
Mario Procacci.
The Persuader?
Yeah, only he ain't doing much persuading now they got him behind bars. Except even in a maximum security prison like Sing Sing, he's still running connections. So he's going to be moved.
Where?
The island.
Alcatraz?
Yeah. Someone's got to see he gets there safe. You want the job?
Darn right.
I figured it was the least I could do. You'll get travel pay, per diem, and a couple of weeks left over after you make the delivery. No hurry to get back. Take your time. Maybe...
Maybe what, sir?
Maybe there'll be some changes. Something will open up. Who am I kidding? The whole country's going down the drain. I'll be lucky if I've got a desk to call my own by then. Good luck, son. I was looking forward to a long association with you. You'd have made one hell of a cop.
They turned my prisoner over at Penn Station, manacled to me, sullen, hiding behind dark glasses, uncommunicative, avoiding my glance as much as everyone. It wasn't until we were beyond Philadelphia that he took off his glasses and even looked at me.
Holy Mother.
What is it, Procacci?
It's the first good look I took of you. Somebody give me your moniker. Hot, right?
Uh-huh.
I get the word you ain't gonna be PD much longer.
That's none of your business.
Who's to say? Could be.
What do you want? The keys to the cuffs and what's my take?
I ain't that crude. I know I ain't gonna beat this rap, so I just sit it out.
What are you after, Mario?
Oh, I don't know. Just the, what do you call it? The coincidence is so wild.
What coincidence?
You, the spitting image. I seen lookalikes, but you. I never seen such a resemblance.
To whom?
Howie Marsden.
He one of the boys?
Are you kidding? Howie's like one of the 400 or like that.
Uh-huh. Friend of yours?
I know him. I know lots of guys in the right places.
You got something on him?
No, they like that. This is social. Look, everybody wants to make me some kind of monster. I'm just a businessman like anyone else.
Oh, my heart bleeds for you. You just picked the wrong business.
What's so bad about booze?
Under prohibition, the amount of guys who lose their lives trying to run it and cheat Uncle Sam out of revenue.
Look, how'd you like to argue about, say, $100 grand?
To let you fly the coop?
Something like that.
Who's the paying?
You could talk to Howie.
This Howard Marsden?
Yeah.
One of the 400 best families?
So?
He wants to give me 100,000 green ones.
He might.
To spring you?
Could be.
No dice.
Okay. Can't blame the guy for trying. And how do we sleep in this drawing room and tied together, man?
I'll show you, lover. No sweat. The only thing burns me is you get the lower bunk.
How come?
Because you get chained to the inside. Snug and tight and below me, where you can't try anything fancy while I sleep. The next day, Mario didn't bring up the subject of Howie Marsden again. Except while I read a book, I'd be conscious of him studying me out of the corner of his eyes, shaking his head in a sort of wonderment. After dinner that second night, he brought the man's name up out of the blue.
I met him back in 27, like.
You met who?
Howie Marsden.
That's funny. I don't see you mingling with the 400.
It was on account of my daughter. And she was going to this real ritzy college. Howie was a graduate student in law in the same town. He had the hots for Penny.
Your daughter?
Yeah, Penelope's the full name. Penelope Price. You see, she thought her father was dead. How come? It's the only kid I ever had. Her mother, God rest her soul, died soon after she was born. I didn't want none of what I was to rub off on my kid. I found me a nice, good, solid family to bring her up.
Your daughter?
Yeah. It was done through a clean mouthpiece, nice and legal and all. Adopted. But I seen there was plenty of money, and I watched everything happen to her like a hawk. She was my own.
You gave her quite a break.
No, I didn't. Every guy pulled some bonehead play sooner or later, and the real sucker play that I made was with Howie.
How do you figure?
He checked out perfect in every way. I knew Penny was nuts about him. I agreed to the marriage, but the one mistake I made was letting him know who I was.
He tried to put the bite on me.
So not straight out. He started off like it. I threw a few things his way to help him out. Legit stuff. But this boy may have had a social background a mile long, but come to the long green, he had the shorts. I let him in on a few things, a little over the line. What the devil? He was family. And this way, like I was an old client of his, I could see Penny now and again. Not using my own name.
Then what?
Suddenly the heat was on. I seen the feds were boxing me in. I had some certain things I wanted put by safe in case I hit the slammer. So Okay, I said enough. I sit here looking at you and forgetting you're a cop.
It's my honest, open face.
It's the baby faces hang the 00 on you. Except I got a nice strong hunch you ain't like Howie.
I thought you said I was the spitting image.
Outside, yeah. Inside, something else again.
What? You think he's slipping you the double cross?
Look, Hart. That's the handle, right?
That's the handle.
I want you to do me a favor. All I want you to do is to take my son-in-law a little message from me. 5 C's.
No go.
I'll make it a G, 1,000.
I don't remember you carrying that kind of lettuce on you when we boarded the train.
And don't make jokes. I ain't got it, but I'll send you in San Fran where you'll get it. Now, this is all clean. I'll give you the message by word. You can see there's no harm in it. And it's to protect my daughter.
You're wasting your time.
You read that folder you're carrying on me, didn't you?
Cover to cover. Reads like a bestseller.
And you know what I'm carrying inside my chest. The medics laid it out. A real bum ticket. I may never get off that island we're headed for. Now, give me a break. No. Give my kid a break, would you? I swear you can't get hurt.
Okay. What's the message?
Just remember, you can be replaced.
That's all?
That's all.
Look, what's the catch? Why me? Why pay all that dough? And any of your boys could get the same word to him and throw a hell of a lot bigger scare into him than I could.
Oh, no, buddy. That's the whole point. That's just the point.
I don't get it.
You will when you see Howard Marston.
I'm not going to defend it. I thought it over that night, and I made up my mind. Who was I going to hurt? And at least I could maybe help out an innocent girl. You could smell this guy Howie was a wrong one, whatever he was trying to pull. I had read that doctor's report, and Mario sure wasn't coming off that island. And it was depression time, and no job, and $1,000 is a lot of dough.
Just go there like it's dinner time. Ring the bell unannounced. Now, the best way would be to go after dark and kind of keep your hat down and your coat collar up in case it's a maid or Penny who opens the door. If it's them, you have to see Howie. If he's not there, you'll go back?
I'm not so sure I like it. You're using me to put the fear of God into this guy your daughter married because I look like him. I'm not exactly a fool. You're turning the screws on the guy.
You got it.
Well, does he deserve it?
I ain't quite sure. Now, look, kid. There's dough involved. With California property laws like they are, he might even want to risk not sharing it with her if something happened. To me. I don't trust the guy.
But you trust me. How come?
I spent 3 days tied to your wrist. I may have no education, but I can read character. Yeah. Train's slowing down. We're almost there. Now, let's put it on the table. I know better than anyone I'm dying. Up the ante all you want, but give me what may be my last chance to protect my kid.
It was just turning dark. I went out by cab, but paid him off at the gate and walked up to the house. It wasn't large, but it spelled money and good taste. I was just about to mount the steps to the front door when I heard it. It was a shot. I should have taken off running, but my cop's instinct made me go for my own gun and run towards the front door. As I got there, the door was opened violently, and the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life came running out, a .38 revolver in her hand.
Who's that? Who are you? Police?
Yeah, police.
Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, help me. Please help me.
Just drop the gun.
The gun? Oh, yes.
Who fired that shot?
Oh, I did. Sort of. I mean, my husband, he... Good Lord. Howie, I didn't shoot you. You're alive. Oh, how could you... Oh...
One good look at me, and she passed out. I couldn't blame her once I got inside, because the dead man who was shot and lying on the floor could just as easily have been me. He was more than a spitting image. He was a dead ringer for me. I
promised you coincidence, and here we have it with a vengeance. Except, whose vengeance? A dying crime boss who still might be able to let a contract? A distracted and unhappy wife? Or person or persons unknown? The only way to find out is to wait a couple of minutes until I return with Act 2. Let me see now. Where were we? Oh, yes. A beautiful young woman with a gun practically still smoking in her hand, not unsurprisingly fainting as she is caught in seeming flight, particularly since the man who has caught her is, one, a policeman, and two, as close in looks to her dead husband as an identical twin. One further note before we turn this story back to the protagonists, or antagonists, as the case may be. The room in which the dead man lies, as indeed we will later discover the whole house, is an utter shambles. It has been searched desperately for something.
Here, Penny, drink this.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It's just some brandy I dug up. It'll clear your head.
What happened?
That was the question I was going to ask you.
You? Who are you?
No one to be afraid of. Yet.
Didn't you say you were a policeman?
Yes, but...
How did you know my name was Penny?
Well, there are other more important questions first.
Oh, no. Howie, what are you trying to do to me?
I'm not Howie.
Well, then, who? This has got to be some terrible nightmare. If I could just wake up.
If you want something to shock you awake, I suggest you take a good look at what is your husband, or what's left of him, on the floor.
Oh, no.
Why did you shoot him?
I didn't.
You didn't fire a shot with this gun?
Yes, no. I mean, not exactly. Howie was dead already. I don't know what's happening. Howie dead on the floor. On his knees. I mean, you're standing in front of me.
My name is Detective Bruce Hart. I am not your husband, although I look enough like him to be.
Are you going to arrest me?
No, I'm not local police. I came here to bring a message to your husband and stumbled on this by accident. When you met me at the door, you had this gun in your hand. It had just been fired.
What's that? Who made me?
Who?
I don't know.
We ought to call the police. Have you called them?
No, I haven't had a chance. How would it look if I did? If they'd arrest me for murder, wouldn't they?
I don't know. Some things are out of kilter. It doesn't all jive.
I don't understand.
Your husband, Howard Marsden, the man on the floor.
Yeah?
The bullet I heard fired couldn't have killed him.
How do you know?
There was another bullet fired from this gun. I can't vouch that was the one that did kill him. I can only tell you that when the second bullet was fired from this gun, Howard Marsden had been dead. You said he maybe fired it. What does that mean?
Could you just get out of this room? It makes me sick.
Okay, so we haven't much time. Lead the way, Mr. Marsden.
I still don't understand how you know me. This is the kitchen.
Looks like a cyclone hit this as well as your living room. And I'll take a long bet, the whole house.
Yeah?
You grab a chair. Sit down and tell me fast what happened.
Well, Howard hasn't been living here for quite a while. This evening, I was out visiting a friend.
Boyfriend?
A man I know. He's a lawyer.
Well, which were you visiting on? Friend or lawyer?
Both. And while I was visiting, there was a phone call from Howard.
What?
I don't know if I should be talking to you.
Mrs. Marsden, I'll level with you. I really am a detective. I had a valid reason for being here tonight. I think I'm probably the only person in the world who can really help you. But first, I have to know your whole story. It's a gamble. You want to trust me?
Okay. It was Howard Drake on the phone. He said he'd been thinking things over and that he thought he'd been wrong and that he'd be back at the house at 7:30 and could I meet him there alone so we could talk.
The boyfriend heard this?
My lawyer. Yes. I mean, he heard my end of the conversation.
Well, didn't he want to go with you?
Yes, but George...
Who?
George Redding. That's my lawyer.
Oh.
He had another appointment he couldn't put off.
With whom?
I don't know. Business?
So, what did you do?
Oh, well, I wanted to think about a lot of things. I took a cable car to Fisherman's Wharf and just wandered among the crowds. And then I came back up over the hill and drove back and arrived here just a few minutes before you did.
Well, tell me what happened then.
Well, the lights were on in the living room, and one of the doors to the patio was open. I just walked in, and one look was enough to freeze me with terror.
Why?
Well, you see the way everything is ripped apart. And then I saw Howie lying on the floor, and the blood. Well, I went to him. This revolver was lying beside him, and suddenly, before I knew what was happening, somebody grabbed me from behind. One arm wrapped around my throat until I could hardly breathe, and the other hand closed over mine, made me fire that gun. And then I was thrown violently forward. Before I could get to my feet, whoever it was, it disappeared.
Man or woman?
I couldn't tell. You don't believe me, do you?
I'll tell you something, Mrs. Marsden. My being here is an accident. Count me out for the moment. Either you killed your husband and tore this house apart looking for something, or you were framed, set up.
But who would want...
I don't know. But if we want to get you off the hook, we're going to have to move fast.
What do you mean?
If you're supposed to be caught red-handed, someone must already have called the police. You think I could pass for your husband?
Oh, of course. It's hard for me even to look at you and think that Howie is... I mean, if I can't tell the difference, how could anybody else?
I'll give you 24 hours. You'll have to brief me, prompt me, cover for me. But for those 24 hours, your husband isn't dead. You got me? You got a freezer downstairs?
Yes?
Is it full of food?
No. Since we broke up, it's practically empty.
Think we can fit your husband's body in there?
I guess.
Okay, then we better move fast and get rid of him and that blood-stained rug before those cops arrive. We barely had time to dispose of the late Mr. Marsden and get our story straight. That I was really Mr. Marsden and not just a stand-in for the corpse. Then the police were there. And after some milling and jockeying about, Penny and I were alone with a Lieutenant Roper.
And you say you have no idea what the perpetrator was looking for, Mr. Marsden?
Not the slightest.
You figure they found what it was? I mean, is there anything missing, Mrs. Marsden?
I don't think so. I haven't had time to check.
Well, if you should find anything missing, or that the guy might have been looking for, You could let me know at the department.
Yes, I'll do that.
Maybe if nothing turns up, I would like to check back here with you by tomorrow night. I'll have to take the gun that was fired, but I can arrange to leave you another for protection if you want.
I think Penny ought to have one.
Just one question. You're certain that neither of you caught even a glimpse of the perpetrator?
I didn't.
Nor I.
So neither of you know whether it was a man or a woman even?
That's right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll arrange about the gun and leave you alone, Mr. and Mrs. Marsden.
I was surprised at the weight of the gun he left with us. A big, heavy .45 that looked like was surplus. But I was glad he didn't ask too many questions. I already had my neck stretched way out. And there was a lot to do as fast as possible. As soon as he left, I got a few things straight with Mrs. Marsden.
Under the circumstances, wouldn't it be easier to just call me Penny?
Okay. And my name's Bruce. Penny, for starters, a big question. How do you know it is?
How do I know what?
How do you know my name is Bruce?
Oh.
How do you know I'm not the guy who ripped up the house? The guy who made you fire the gun?
Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Everything's been so... What are you doing here anyway?
As it happens, I came to bring your husband a message.
Oh, from whom?
Your father.
But my father's dead.
Not your real one. But that's going to have to wait. If you're worried about me, you have a gun for protection.
Well, I don't know why, but I'm not worried about you.
Okay. Put it, I'm worried. I'm way out on a limb unless we can figure out who really killed your husband. So first off, what was the person looking for?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Would your boyfriend know?
He's not my boyfriend. He only wants to be.
Well, we'll ask him. Did your husband have a girlfriend?
All the time.
Oh, played the field, did he?
Oh, but not totally promiscuous. Just one at a time. His last one seemed to have him sewed up pretty well.
Who?
Honeychild Cox.
Well, you should pardon the expression, the stripper?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing has to be what they were looking for. It's still got to be there.
How do you know?
Because if it had been found, the damage would have stopped. It didn't. So that means it wasn't found. Whoever was looking was thorough, which means it isn't here, or else Howie was one smart cookie. Let's see if we can be smarter. I tried all the trick places. The bottoms of drawers, in back of the stiles between the drawers, under the top of the toilet tank, 1,000 other gimmicky little hiding places people dream up. Finally, the corpse itself. The clothes had been searched. Pockets turned outside in, linings ripped out, trouser cuffs torn apart. There was one last final possibility. Bullseye! His left armpit was shaved, and taped underneath it was a safe deposit key, number 2824.
I've never seen it before. It's not mine.
I wonder, what did your husband bank?
First Underwriters. We both have accounts there. Oh, I'm sorry. I am so tired.
Well, you have time for, let's see, about a 4-hour nap.
Oh.
We can't do much else but wait until the morning. But 9 o'clock, you and me are going to be waiting for the bank to open up. Oh, before you hit the sack, can you show me something with your husband's signature on it?
Of course. But why do
Well, I'm in this far. I might as well go all the way. I'll have to practice it so we can get that safe deposit box open in the morning. It all went just as easily as if I'd been Howard Marsden himself. Alone in a bank room with Penny, we opened a large box. It contained only 2 things. A sealed letter addressed to Penny, or to whom this may concern, and dough. Wads of it. In old bills, mostly hundreds, but some packages of thousands. It had to be at least $1 million.
I've never seen so much money.
Not many of us do. Here, better open this letter.
Oh, I'm too nervous. Why don't you?
One, because it definitely says to whom this may concern, but mainly because it's addressed to you. You better check it. See what it is.
If, as Bruce suspects, there is $1 million in currency, that's a nice, healthy motive for murder. But whose money is it? Where does it come from? And does the note tell who it is intended for? Those are questions we can answer when I return with Act 3.
Thanksgiving is a day of tradition, like Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Exciting football rivalry. And, of course, family and feasting. Traditionally, the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving are great sale days at Macy's and Bamberger's. 2 days of tremendous savings on furs, fashions, and accessories for the whole family. Marvelous home furnishings, TVs, stereo, appliances, and a matchless selection of gifts. The Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving. Traditionally, 2 great days for everyone to shop and save at Macy's and Bamberger's.
A Fisher-matched stereo system featuring the famous Power Pack 190B receiver, 2-way Fisher speakers, and BSR changer. If purchased separately, these components would cost you $520. This great system is now just $300 during Macy's and Bamberger's Thanksgiving weekend sale.
Proved to be incredibly accurate in his guess. The contents of that safe deposit box added up exactly to $1 million. But they mattered far less to Penny than the stunning content of the letter, which read substantially as follows. My dearest Penelope, someone is trying to kill me. Most probably someone your father has provided for the dirty business. If I'm lucky, no one will ever read this. I shall have my divorce from you and shall quietly steal away with this fortune your father gave to me for safekeeping. If Mario Procacci even suspects I dream of double-crossing him, I know my death warrant is signed. I wonder who my executioner is. Is it you? Did sweet Penelope know all the time who she really was? And when the moment came, was it like father, like daughter? Well, as I say, if this is being read, what the hell's the difference? I'll see you there someday, in hell, Howie.
Mario Procacci? That gangster is my father?
Now, he didn't bring you up, Penny.
But he was responsible for my being brought into the world.
If he was also responsible for seeing to it that you and your foster parents never wanted for anything in all your life.
Oh, of course. You were the messenger, weren't you? Oh, you must be a great friend of my father's.
Hardly.
And I suppose you think you have me in the perfect spot now. You can blackmail me into silence by threatening to expose me as Howie's murderer.
Are you?
No.
Can you prove it?
Yeah. No.
Well, then there's still a lot of work to be done. Incidentally, for your information, I was no friend of your father's. I was, and still am, a police officer who was assigned to escort him safely from Sing Sing to Alcatraz.
Alcatraz?
My last job for the police department was to deliver your father safely to where he is. But there's no time to talk about me now. I've got to get going.
Where? Can I go with you?
No. I do this by myself.
I am not going back to that house.
Darn right you're not. We're checking you into a hotel, and just for everyone's safety, I'm providing an old ex-cop friend of my father's to stand guard over you.
To protect me or watch me?
Maybe a little of both, till I check out some loose ends. The lawyer boyfriend was first, and although I didn't know him from Adam, he certainly thought he knew me. Mr. George Redding, attorney, just as obviously didn't like who he thought I was.
Why should I tell you, Howie, where I was between 5:30 and 7:30 last night?
You were with my wife last night at 5:30, weren't you?
You know darn well I was. You called me here at my office, and I answered. At my office. Note that. So don't think you can start any kind of divorce action on the basis of that.
Were you together from 5:30 until she came to meet me at the house?
No, I was not. I had business to attend to. We parted after your call.
Where did you go?
That is none of your business. But I'm going to answer you before you go digging. For your information, during that time, I was doing what Penny was apparently doing, thinking about you and her in the future. I rode all the way out to Monterey and sat looking at the sea, trying to figure out an acceptable or even unacceptable way to get rid of a toad called Howard Marsden. I didn't get back until after 11. I didn't stop to eat or for gas. I didn't see anyone I knew.
That's not much of an alibi.
I don't need any alibis.
I guess you don't, George. If you did, I'm sure you'd have set one up. It wasn't enough to strike George off the list altogether, but my hunch was he wasn't my man. If he was a murderer, he was the best actor I'd ever seen. Because when what would have been a corpse to him walked in unannounced, he hadn't even turned a hair as he greeted me. My greeting from Honeychild Cox was something else again. When she opened her door and grabbed me, she smothered me. She was a big woman, a lot of woman, but she had all the strength of a man.
Harry, baby. Oh, my God, sweetie. Where you been?
Hey, honey, take it easy.
When did I ever? Oh, Lordy, it's so good to see I could eat you up. I swear. This poor little southern gal thought some of those rough old boys had gotten to you. Come on in, sugar. Come on in. Why didn't you use your key?
I forgot it.
Well, where you been all the livelong night? I've been fretting myself half to death. You didn't sack up again with that two-bit little wife of yours.
No, honey, nothing like that.
Well, you just better not have, or honey's liable to pull your ears off. Nobody 2 times me.
You think I would?
Oh, not with my Vegas connection, sweetie. No, I don't think you'd run out on little old Honeychild while she still wants you, and while you're still into me for all the hard-earned dough I was silly enough to lend you. To keep those iron-nosed boys from breaking my darling's legs. Did you make a deal with your wife to get yourself and me off the hook?
Well, I'll tell you, Honeychild.
You told me whose brat that skinny little runt was. You promised you could get her to pay off so you could pay me back and get the Vegas bunch off your back. Okay. Did she come through?
Oh, sure. Didn't I tell you I could wind her around my little finger?
Let the money talk.
Oh, I will, in a moment. Hey, where were you last night from 5:30 on so that I couldn't reach you?
Why? Did you call?
Sure, but I couldn't get any answer.
Well, that's because I was beat after my last performance. I figured I wouldn't see you till around about midnight, so I took some pills and I slept me practically around the clock.
You were all alone? Didn't go out?
Baby, would I cheat on you? Do we have to go back to the house?
It would look funny if at least one of us wasn't there when Lieutenant whatever his name is...
Roper.
That's right. Anyway, when he checks back. Besides, there's the little matter of your husband's body.
Oh, don't please.
The impression I've been getting around is that he was a gambling, cheating Welsher. Are you all that sorry to see him dead?
I'm sorry to see anyone dead.
Are you, Penny? Or is that just as phony a mask as Honeychild's southern accent?
What do you mean?
Process of elimination. Your lawyer, George, could have killed Howie. Honeychild could have. I don't think they did.
You don't think I did?
You were the only logical one left. But here's why I'm gambling you didn't.
Mr. Marsden. I said I'd drop back tonight.
Yeah, I've been expecting you. Shall we go in the living room?
Sure. You've been a pretty busy guy today.
Really? How come?
Well, like when I'm following up a case, it's always a surprise to find someone going before me.
How?
George Redding, Honeychild Cox. In the connection with the attempted robbery or whatever here, I followed them up as leads. And I kept an eye on the bank.
I'm not surprised. And why not just call me Howie?
Why?
Well, like you said, you know me.
We alone.
Darn right.
What's the gun for, Howie?
The one you were stupid enough to give me. The protection.
The one that looks something like this.
That's right.
Now, who the devil are you anyway? Where's Howie? What did you do with him?
After you killed him?
Okay, you want me to say it? Sure. After I killed him.
To try to frame his wife.
Why not? He swore the safe deposit key was at the house. I made him call Penny, then we drove there. When we got in, he tried to jump me, and I killed him by accident. It didn't matter. I was going to anyway once I had the key.
You knew about the money Howard had hidden for Mario?
I was part of the whole setup. I knew Mario had his stake put away. I got overextended. My payoffs were gone with Mario in jail. So I had a ready-made situation to set up a pigeon and get away with murder.
That's smart. Only you couldn't find the key.
I had you to do that for me. Now, what did you do with Howie?
He's in the freezer.
No good. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
I can dump Howie's body. And we'll just do it all over again with you doubling for him. The guns are all set up.
Yes. But you're not afraid I might fire this one first?
You think you stand a chance? It's loaded with blanks.
Very clever. Only this time, how do you get Penny's fingerprints on the murder gun as cleverly as you did the last time?
I'll figure that out. So say goodbye, smart stuff. You're about to take a long ride.
This is a gun, Lieutenant, and it doesn't have blanks. Don't even blink, or I fire.
And the gun I've been holding has been reloaded. It's just as lethal. 2-1. As a payoff cop who always knew the odds, why fight them when they're against you?
Howie fooled me. I was young, and he looked awful good. And he fooled my foster parents as well. But the last couple of years, I finally saw through him for what he was. If he'd ever been honest with me, he could have had all the money I didn't even know was there. All I wanted was my freedom. What's going to happen now?
We have the lieutenant, a long, complicated form of police procedure, confiscation of the money, except for that nice $10,000 reward for recovering it. Lieutenant Roper will get his.
And us?
We'll both try, as best we can, to start new lives, I guess.
I guess.
Well, as long as we're celebrating, would you like some brandy or something?
No. I wouldn't like some brandy or something.
Okay.
What I might like is the message my father sent to Howie that was supposed to save me.
Nothing. Just a warning. Quote, just remember, you can be replaced. Unquote.
That's the exact message. Honest.
Sure.
Maybe I'm going to have to meet that father of mine someday. Like you said, he made some mistakes, but you didn't figure him all bad.
Like how?
You said, he said, you can be replaced.
That was it.
Well, maybe he was smarter than both of us, Bruce. Considering who you are and what you are and all, couldn't he have stumbled on the truth?
It was an entangled legal web. Lieutenant Roper was tried for murder and found guilty on an interesting technicality. The murder gun, which he had recovered, was discovered to have been wiped clean of any fingerprints, and on this basis was eventually traced to have been purchased by him. The money in the safe deposit box was identified by the accident of one bundle of bills as part of a bank robbery and was returned to the bank with the reward paid to Bruce Hart. All's well that ends well. How better to climax a story? I'll be back shortly. As with all good stories, there is a sequel. From the reward and his conscientious handling of the case, Bruce Hart did establish a successful and beyond reproach business in a difficult field. Better than that was a happy marriage that eventually took place, joining Penelope and Bruce. Fate had decreed that Mario Procacci, sometime before the marriage, died on a lonely island, which no longer exists, a victim of a heart attack. Our cast included Don Scardino, E.V. Juster, Leon Janney, and Jackson Beck. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The preceding program was furnished by CBS Radio. Your dial is set for news with John Scott. WR New York, an RKO General Station.
Police locate 2 bombs in jet at Miami Airport shortly before the plane was to take off. Texan John Connolly says he might run for the presidency on a third-party ticket. Holiday traffic death toll in New York State stands at 4. It's 50 degrees in partly cloudy mid-Manhattan. The man says mostly clear tonight, the low from 35 to 40. Sunny and mild tomorrow, the high in the middle 50s. This is John Scott with the 8 o'clock edition of the news. What probably would have been almost certain death for all aboard a Bahamas Air jetliner was averted today when first an airline employee and then specially trained police dogs found 2 bombs aboard a plane at Miami International Airport. No one was hurt, and the bombs were disarmed safely before the plane eventually made its scheduled flight to Nassau in the Bahamas with more than 40 persons on board. Authorities said that a man identifying himself as Ernesto of an organization known as Cuban Power 76 had called a warning about the bombs to a Miami wire service office. WOR's Roger Skibonis asked Dade County, Florida Public Safety spokesman Ralph Page why the Cuban Power 76 group had selected the Bahamian airliner as the target for their bombs.
Apparently, according again to the caller, it was in protest over or involved the issue of lobster rights in the Bahamas. There has been a Cuban exile fishermen have been expelled from the Bahamas by the Bahamian government, and that's...
You've been listening to the OTR Gold Network. Find more classic radio at otrgold.com.
Come in. Welcome. I am E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the world of terrifying imagination. Our story deals with fate. Some call it luck. Whatever it is, it works in the strangest ways to reward us or defeat us. Fate walked into Charles Powell's life in the person of Clint Livitz.
Now, look, Clint, or whatever your name is, I don't like you, and I don't like your insinuations. Now, if you don't get out of my office and leave these premises immediately, I'll have you put out.
You must be putting on an act, Mr. Charles Powell. Maybe this will jolt your memory. 3541063.
What?
Yeah. I thought that would do it, Charlie. I thought that might help you remember.
Our mystery drama, No Hiding Place, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sidney Sloan and stars Larry Haynes. It is sponsored in part by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
And now another tale of the ball and chain. At Kellogg's Special K
presents Overweight on an overnight train.
Is the seat taken?
Please, sit down. You have exceptional legs. But why is one of them attached to a ball and chain?
This ball and chain? It's a symbol.
Funny, I would have sworn it was a ball and chain.
I mean symbolic. Because carrying around a few extra pounds can be just like lugging around this ball and chain.
I see. May I suggest something? Try a bowl of Special K skim milk, orange juice, and coffee. It's the Special K breakfast.
Will it make me lose weight?
No. You must also exercise and eat smart at every meal.
I see.
Do you know the Special K breakfast is less than 240 calories, 99% fat-free, and delicious?
No, but if you hum a few bars... And that's another tale of the ball and chain.
Your happy ending could begin with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast.
That's Kellogg's Special K. Good night.
Well, it's all right to tell one lie, isn't it?
You can't.
Then how about lying just a little bit?
Not a little bit.
You mean you can never lie?
Never.
Well, why not?
Because when you tell a lie,
Yeah?
it gets dark inside your heart.
You mean that just one lie will make your heart dark?
Makes you sad, too.
Oh, then what should you do if you tell a lie?
Well, you just say I'm sorry.
And then what?
Then the light goes inside your heart.
Oh, the light goes on?
Yeah.
Oh, a light doesn't really go on in your heart, does it?
Yes, it does.
Well, how do you know?
Because the light in your heart will shine in your eyes.
Oh.
And then you'll be happy.
I wonder why people tell lies.
I wonder why, too.
From the Franciscans, with love.
Everything looked right to Charles Powell that crisp September morning when he walked into his executive office at the J.P. McCready Company. And why shouldn't it? Charlie Powell was a big shot there. At 37, executive vice president of one of the largest manufacturers of heavy construction equipment in the country. And he had done it all in less than 12 years. It was a real-life Horatio Alger story, even to his being engaged to J.P. McCready's daughter, Allison. How could anything go wrong? But it did. The moment he walked into his private office.
Yes, Elsie.
There's someone to see you.
Appointment?
No, sir, but he says that you'll see him. Mr. Powell, maybe I'd better come in and explain.
Yes, all right, come in.
Sorry if I sound strange, but really, Mr. Powell, that man is kind of frightening.
Frightening?
Well, he just sits there and grins at me. I told him he didn't see people without an appointment. He said, oh, he'll see me. Just tell him it's an old friend, Clint. You know anybody by that name?
Clint? No, it doesn't ring a bell. All right, send him in. I'll get rid of him.
Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. Mr. Powell will see you.
Nice of you to see me, Mr. Powell.
Well, I try to see everybody, Mr.
Just Clint. I don't think you ever knew me by anything but Clint. You must remember, Mr. Powell.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't...
Come on, give it a try. Give it a good try.
Now, look here, I'm busy, and I have neither the time nor the patience.
You must be putting on an act, Mr. Charles Powell. Maybe this will jolt your memory. 3541063.
What?
Yeah. I thought that would do it, Charlie. I thought that might help you remember.
Charles?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. McCready. I guess I was daydreaming.
Something bothering you, young man?
Oh, no.
I hope not. Here I take you to the best French restaurant in town. You pick at your food, gaze into space, send your dinner away hardly touched.
Oh, did I send all that good food back without eating it?
You did? I particularly wanted to see you alone, Charles, because I have a little news for you.
News? What kind of news, Mr. McCready?
And that's another thing. You're so damned formal with me, Mr. McCready. Do you realize that in exactly 5 weeks you're going to be one of the family?
Yes, of course I realize. How could I overlook it when Allison keeps reminding me regularly?
Very well, then. Do you think it proper to call your father-in-law to be Mr. McCready? If you don't start calling me John...
Okay. John, it'll be.
I'm going to leak a little information to you.
Yes?
As you know, I've been thinking of stepping down from the presidency of the company.
Yes, well, it has been rumored, but I wish you'd reconsider. Now, sincerely, the place wouldn't be the same without you.
Oh, I'll still be there, Charlie. I'm not giving up my stock. The name of the company will still be J.P. McCready Company. The only difference will be that you will be sitting at my desk.
Sitting at your desk? Well, I thought Hedges was slated to take over when you stepped down.
No. Well, Tom was seriously considered, but he's a bit too old for the job. No, the company needs young blood.
Well, I'm really bowled over.
I've watched you grow. Come up on merit, ability. You're going to go far, my boy. Of course, the board will have to vote on your appointment, but... that, as the saying goes, is in the bag.
Well, there's something you've omitted, John. You haven't asked me if I wanted the job.
Is it necessary to ask? I remember another lunch with you several years ago. We got talking about ambitions, and you said that you would never be satisfied with second best. It had to be the top job, or you'd move on.
Yes. But that was before this morning.
What?
Nothing. Just mumbling.
I'd like to know how you feel about it, Charles.
Well, even to be considered for the position is an honor, Mr. John.
And your answer?
Let me think it over. I must think it over.
Trying to collect your life insurance, Charles?
What?
The way you're driving. Are you out to get me, yourself, or both of us?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I guess I didn't realize how fast I was going. This car has more power than it needs.
More than I need.
I'm sorry.
At least it gave us a topic for conversation.
What did?
You're driving. Darling, I'm the girl you asked to marry you. Something is troubling you, something big.
Allison, did your father tell you what he's planning?
Dad never tells me anything. I have an idea he thinks of me as a bird brain.
He wants me to take over the presidency of the company.
That's marvelous. Couldn't have made a better choice.
Well, you're prejudiced.
But it's a nice kind of prejudice.
I don't think I'll accept.
What? But, darling, it's right for you. You've worked toward that goal. You're the right man for the job.
Am I?
What is this? Lack of confidence, muck fever? You're being ridiculous, darling.
No, I'm being practical and sensible. My being president of the McCready Company would bring nothing but trouble.
What are you saying?
I'm even considering resigning my present job.
Why?
Allison...
Tell me. Whatever it is, I'll never stop loving you.
I'll tell you. When I get up enough courage. Please, darling, be patient with me. Just be patient. I love you, too.
So you finally got here. Thought you were going to forget our appointment.
You didn't really think that, Clint.
Oh, I knew you'd come. You wouldn't dare not to come. Sit. You got it with you?
Yes, I've got it.
Small bills.
5s, 10s, as specified.
Let's have it.
Here.
And a pretty manila envelope, too. Nice and neat. Thanks.
Now, look, I don't know how much longer I can do this.
You'll do it as long as I say.
And if I run out of money?
You'll just have to scrounge around and find more.
Well, I'm thinking of quitting my job.
You wouldn't want to do that, Charlie.
Well, suppose it gets too much for me and I say, go ahead, spill what you know.
No, you wouldn't do that. You're going to marry a very rich girl. A couple of extra yards ain't going to change your manner of living. Even a couple extra grand.
How long are you going to suck my blood?
I don't like the way you put that, Charlie. I'd rather you'd think of it like it was sort of sharing the wealth. You got the bread. I got nothing. This way, we both got something. I got a nice living, and you got your freedom.
Hello?
Charles?
Oh, yes, Mr. Yes, John.
Sorry to bother you at this hour. You wanted to sleep, were you?
At 10:15, no.
The reason I'm calling...
Yes.
Is something bothering you, my boy?
Well, I've had some things on my mind lately. I'm sorry it was so noticeable.
Well, it occurred to me that a young man gets a bit absent-minded as the day of his wedding approaches. Perhaps a bit frightened.
No, it isn't that, J.P. Oh, excuse me, John. Someone's at my door. Hold on. Just a moment.
Forgive me for coming here.
I've got your father on the phone. Come in, darling. Hello, John. It was just the porter with a package. What were you saying?
Oh, nothing really. I'm just concerned. Whatever's troubling you can be taken care of. I'm backing you all the way.
Well, I appreciate your feelings, J.P., but there really is no cause for concern. I'll snap out of this in a day or so.
Good. It's reassuring to hear you say that. Now, forgive me for disturbing you.
No, I wasn't disturbed. Thanks for calling.
Good night.
Good night, J.P.
Even Dad notices that something is wrong.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in 3 days. You trying to tell me something?
All I want to tell you is that I love you very much.
From a distance. I called you at your office twice this afternoon.
Allison, I can't keep this from you. I thought I could, but every day, every hour, it grows bigger. Until now, it feels as though it's going to engulf me. And you, our life, everything that has meaning for me.
Darling.
No, hear me out. And then if you want to go out that door quietly, I won't say anything more, and you can forget that you've ever known me.
Loved you? Are you trying to say you don't want to marry me? That you stopped loving me?
Darling, it's because I love you that I'm going to tell you. I considered keeping the whole matter from you, writing out the trouble and probably overcoming it.
Darling, how little you know me. No matter what the trouble is, I want to be with you. If you want me.
Allison, I'm a fraud.
What?
I'm not Charles Powell. It's a name I assumed to hide my real identity. Want me to go on?
Yes, darling. Go on.
At the age of 22, I was charged and convicted of murder and sent to San Quentin for life. I was innocent. Evidence, circumstantial evidence. Court-appointed attorney who didn't know what to do or didn't care. A weak effort to appeal, which was refused, and there I was, at 22, in prison for life. Chance of a parole only after serving 20 years. I'd be old, all my young life confined in prison. So, when I had a chance to get out...
You escaped.
And ran for 2 years. Do you know what it means to be hunted? You can't get a job, you have no place to live, you can't ever sleep for fear someone will see you and turn you in.
Oh, darling.
I was ready to give myself up. When I suddenly discovered that it wasn't necessary to run any longer. I picked up a 2-week-old newspaper and read a report of my death.
What?
Yes, a man had been burned to death in a flophouse fire. The only thing he had on him was something that I had kept, my only possession. A locket belonging to my mother. It had a picture of her taken when she married my father. And it had been stolen from me as I lay asleep in a freight car. I guess the thief thought it was gold. It was just cheap gold plate.
And the man was identified as you?
My mother and father's names were inscribed on the back. The man was so badly burned that the locket was the only thing that could possibly identify him. And after 2 years of hunting, the authorities were glad to close the file on Robert Hagen.
Robert Hagen? Sounds so strange. The name doesn't fit you.
Oh, it sounds strange to me, too, now. Darling, I'm innocent. I never did it. It was all a mistake.
I don't doubt that for an instant, dearest. I only wish you'd never told me.
I had to tell you. You see, someone knows who I am. He's blackmailing me.
When you're being blackmailed, you don't have many alternatives. Charles Powell's whole life, his future, the happiness of the woman he loves, all hang by a very thin, flimsy thread. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
I'm Hy Brown, producer of Radio Mystery Theater. And as you may imagine, I'm excited about this new adventure in modern radio, this new statement of radio's marvelous power to stir the imagination. Now, we're wondering about your reaction, about who you are and how you like what we're doing. So to encourage you to get in touch with us, we're holding a drawing for 3 weeks. 50 prizes a week, 2 AM/FM stereophonos, 2 travel clock radios, and 46 anthologies of modern suspense. Just mail us your name and address, and you're eligible. Of course, we'd like knowing whether your glad radio drama is back, but name and address will do it. To Mystery Theater, Box 50, Radio City Station, New York, 119. That's Box 50, Radio City Station, New York, 119. All for good everywhere, unless locally prohibited.
It's always a pleasure to add beautiful new furniture to your home. And it's even more a pleasure when you can save substantially on its purchase. You can do both this week at Adele Hunt's, 7015 Snyder Plaza during Adele Hunt's great winter furniture clearance sale. Take advantage of Adele Hunt's staff of professional interior designers at no extra cost, of course, and save on such famous brands as Henriden, Drexel, Thomasville, Lazy Boy, and many others. For instance, there are exciting accent pieces on sale from Baker, Tomlinson, and Irwin Lambert. The hundreds of fine values in bedroom, dining room, living room, and occasional furniture may not be equaled again. Even a large selected group of lamps and pictures are as much as 60% off the regular price. So shop early while selections are good during Adele Hunt's great winter sale. Adele Hunt's, 7015 Snyder Plaza, near the corner of Lovers Lane and Hillcrest in University Park, where Dallas buys with confidence. Open tonight till 9 p.m.
When Charles Powell chose to give in to his blackmailer, he didn't envision the trouble that was building up for him. Just keep paying and I'll keep my mouth shut, his blackmailer assured him. But then something happened that threatened to destroy Charles' fragile security.
Yes, Elsie?
Mr. Hamill is here to see you.
George Hamill? Well, we're not playing tennis until tomorrow.
I know that, Charlie. I've got something else to talk about. Business.
Business? Yours or mine?
Mine, but it concerns you.
Okay, come in, George.
Sorry to barge in on you. I know you're busy.
Well, I'm never too busy to see George Hamill, rising young district attorney and next governor of the state.
Your humor creaks, Charlie. Seriously, I've got something that sort of disturbs me.
Oh? What does?
Last night in a bar over on the west side, A man was bashed over the head with a bottle. He's in serious condition.
Well, what has that got to do with me?
Well, the man who did the bashing, an ex-con by the name of Clinton Livitz.
Yes?
He's asking for you. Says you'll go as bail. Now, what I want to know is, how does a guy like you get mixed up with a Joe like that?
George, what did you think? That he and I were buddies or something?
I didn't know what to think.
Well, I do know the man. He applied for a job with the company a week or so ago. The foreman who interviewed him discovered he was an ex-con, and he refused to hire him. It was brought to my attention when one of the societies that helps ex-cons called me.
So you got him a job in the plant?
No, I couldn't. I mean, I wouldn't go over the head of the foreman, but I did see him, and I handed him a couple of dollars.
A couple of dollars? You know how much money he had on him when we brought him in? $276.
Oh, well, maybe he got lucky at the races with the money I gave him.
How much was it?
Oh, gee, I don't remember. 15, 20. I just took it out of my pocket and handed it to him. It was a way of easing my conscience. I felt bad about the way our foreman had treated him.
Well, take my word for it. This Clint Livitz is a bad customer. Stay away from him.
What will become of him?
Well, he'll go back to the pen where he belongs.
Well, what's the bail set at?
$5,000. You're not seriously considering putting it up, are you?
No, I was just asking.
Because if you are, that's the last you'll see of your money. For that matter, Mr. Livitz, he'll jump bail.
Please, George, I'm a big boy now, and I think I can make my own decisions.
Well, who would have thought it? Charles Powell Bleeding Heart.
Now, look, we've been friends for over 5 years. When you were running for DA, I backed you with substantial contributions. I like you. You're my friend. Now, let's not kick that all out because of some stupid disagreement.
No. Let's not kick it out. I'm sorry, Charlie. But I just can't understand what your connection with that ex-con is. Now, Mr. Powell, I hope you'll understand. I accept Clinton Livitz's case with strong reservations.
Yes, I understand, Mr.
As
Hargrave.
an attorney, well, how shall I put it?
You don't like your client.
Exactly. However, I shall do my best to get him off, or at least get him a light sentence. I'm extremely pessimistic about Mr. Livitz even showing up for trial.
Yes. George Hamill also said he expected that Livitz would jump his bail.
And you would forfeit $5,000.
Yes, I know.
And that doesn't disturb you?
No, I don't believe he'll run.
I see. You want to speak with him? He's been released. He's waiting in the other office.
Not particularly.
He says he wants to see you.
Oh. Well, in that case, yes, I'll see him.
Send Mr. Livitz in. I'll leave you alone. If you need me, I'll be in the other office. Now, come in, Mr. Livitz. Mr. Powell will speak to you.
Thanks.
I'll be back when you call. Just flip the switch on the intercom.
Yes, I will. You sure know how to complicate things, Clint.
Story of my life.
Do you realize you could go up for 1 to 5 years for what you've done?
No, it couldn't happen.
What do you mean it couldn't happen?
Because you wouldn't let it happen, Charlie.
Look, even with the best lawyer defending you, he can't guarantee he'll win the case.
You won't let me go to prison, Charlie.
I'm doing my best for you, but...
No buts. I'm not going back to the pen.
Okay, you're not going back. Now, just suppose, during the trial, if things look bad...
Yeah?
We get you out of town and let you run for it. Forfeit your bail.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? I'd be out of your hair, and all it would cost you would be the 5 G's for the bail.
No. I'd give you a substantial sum.
Oh, Mr. Powell. No sale. I'm too old to run.
Well, suppose I got you out of the country.
With a good hunk of bread stashed away for me?
Swiss bank account.
I don't know. Why don't we play it by ear?
Come in.
You wanted to see me, J.P.?
Yes. Can you spare a minute?
Yeah, sure.
I've heard it on the grapevine that you were... how shall I put it? That you were aiding some ex-convict in trouble with the police.
that true?
Yes, it's true, John, and I think I know what kind of grapes grow on that grapevine.
All right. Now, George Hamill.
Oh, that damn busybody. Why can't he stick to his job and...
Now, George is a friend. He tells me that the man you're protecting is a rather reprehensible character.
Will you let me explain? It's just a matter of policy, my helping this man.
Policy?
Well, yes, you did ask me a few days ago to consider taking over the job of running this company.
You're going to accept?
Well, I was going to tell you today.
Wonderful. Wonderful news. Allison will be delighted. I know she's been worried about your seeming reluctance.
Oh, no, not reluctant any longer. In fact, I've got all sorts of ideas about what I want to do. This business of giving a hand to ex-convicts is just one of them. Do you realize what this would mean in publicity for the company? To take an interest in the rehabilitation of men who would otherwise be lost, a burden to the taxpayer? I'm going to hire a PR man. We're going to be the big corporation with a heart, JP. Lies, and more lies. How can I keep all these phony stories straight, Allison? It's like a long, dark tunnel with no ending.
It will end, and it will all turn out all right. Don't lose your courage. Now, I love you and need to. We'll worry this out together.
You know what I've considered?
What?
Going to the authorities and saying, look, I'm Robert Hagen, the man you think died 13 years ago.
No, darling, they'd throw you back into prison.
Well, I'd hire the best lawyer.
No, don't. Please don't take such a chance. What would I do without you?
Darling, I don't know how much longer I can stand this pressure. I've got to do something to free myself.
Why not give him a lot of money and ask him to go away? Promise to stay away forever.
In Hargrave's office, I suggested that he jump bail and get out of the country.
What did he say?
Well, when I mentioned a big sum, I didn't exactly say how much. A Swiss bank account. He was interested.
Did he say he would accept?
Well, we were interrupted, and he didn't say definitely.
Offer him anything. Just get him to go.
Well, how would I get a large sum of money together? I have some small investments, a fair bank account, but what he might want would be beyond me.
You forget you're marrying a very rich girl.
Oh, no, I wouldn't think of that.
Don't give me that male ego business. I've got money. Dad was nice enough to give me a big hunk when I was 21.
Now, look, Allison.
With all my earthly goods, I thee endow.
We're not married yet.
You're not going to back out now, not after I've endowed you with all my earthly... Or is it worldly goods?
You are the nuttiest woman I've ever known.
See, I've got you laughing. Darling, all our troubles are going to evaporate, vanish.
No. It won't work, Allison. It'll never work.
But you said...
No. Clint Livitz will never stick to any bargain. He'll want more, and he'll want more. He'll never be satisfied.
If we got him out of the country.
What's to keep him from coming back when he's broke or even threatening us from abroad? I gave him $1,000 in cash only a few days ago. When he was picked up in the bar, he had only about $270-some left. In a matter of 2 days, he'd squandered over $700.
But if he were made to understand that the sum agreed on was all he was going to get...
Can't I make you understand? We're not dealing with a rational, honest man. He'll agree to anything. And then when his money runs out or he decides he wants more, he'll be right back.
What can you do?
There are only 2 things one can do about a blackmailer. Keep on paying and paying forever.
And the other?
And the other? Kill him.
Just 2 ways to deal with a blackmailer. Charles now must face his conscience. The thought that has been in the hidden recesses of his mind has been spoken aloud. We will be back shortly with Act 3.
When you say bud, you said a lot of things nobody else can say, yeah. When you say bud, you've gone as far as you can go to get the very best.
Think about it and decide for yourself. Well, sure, the Budweiser people really do believe that brewing beer right does make a difference. But even that's up to you.
Because the king of beer is leading
Bush, St. Louis.
Who knows how to help you solve your shopping problems? The Better Business Bureau knows.
Honey, the TV set just won't work. Who do I take it to? The lady down the street took hers into a place that charged her more than her set was worth.
Gosh, I don't know. I'll tell you what to do, folks.
Who are you?
I'm the man from your Better Business Bureau. Now, before you take your set in for repairs, shop around and check into a firm's reputation. You know, that's even more important than the price. Friends and neighbors can help, or you can ask for a few names of previous customers to find out if they were satisfied. And since the amount you pay will vary from one place to another, it's up to you to find out in advance what a service will cost if you have it fixed at home. Just another consumer tip from your Better Business Bureau.
Charles Powell's life has reached a climax. He must make a decision to rid himself forever of his blackmailer. And perhaps that very decision will destroy his life and the life of the woman he loves. The alternative is to keep paying and paying, never feeling safe.
Allison, I was,
You were expecting him, weren't you?
Yes.
I gathered as much when I called you at the office this afternoon. Aren't you going to ask me in?
Yeah, come in.
You were so evasive.
Well, he, wanted to see me this evening. He, wants more money.
And you're going to give it to him?
Well, I haven't many choices, have I?
You mentioned one.
No, Allison, I'm sorry I let that slip out. I didn't mean it. I couldn't go through with that if I wanted to.
I could.
What? Honey, you don't know what you're saying.
I know very well what I'm saying. How long do you think you can keep this business hidden?
Well, I don't know. Maybe forever. Look, he's not a young man. All those years in prison, the kind of life he's led. How many years do you think he has left? He could die tomorrow.
He could do something tomorrow that would expose the whole game, and then where would we be? No, Charles, I love you. I want us to marry and live a good, peaceful life. How can we with all that hanging over us?
Oh, Allison, darling, you don't really know what you're suggesting. Look, maybe if we could get him to leave the country.
You said there were only two ways to deal with a blackmailer. To keep paying?
No, to murder him is unthinkable.
George Hamill asked me to stop by at his office this afternoon.
Why?
He's not stupid. The story you gave my father about helping ex-convicts as a public relations stunt didn't wash with him. He wanted to know what I knew.
Well, he was just fishing.
The best way would be to make it look like an accident.
Allison,
Hear me out! A car accident.
Oh. If I cracked up with Clint in the car, I might be the one who gets it. What guarantee do we have that he would die?
No, we can't be in the same car. If he were in another car and we were following him, and if we raced ahead of him and cut him off and forced him to crash off the road.
Oh, yes, it's too iffy. It's so impossible. It's so dreamlike.
It was a dream. Last night I dreamt you were in the car with me. We saw Clint up ahead of us. I said, there's Clint ahead of us. Cut him off and make him crash. Faster. We've nearly caught him. Now run alongside him. Push him over. Cut in front of him. Then I woke up. I was calling out. I was afraid someone had hurt me.
Oh, my darling.
It was all so real.
That's Clint now. Honey, you go out the back door. I'll phone you later.
I'm going to stay and meet him.
No.
I'm staying. I've got something to say to him.
He won't like your being here.
Well, it sure took long enough. What's the idea, Powell?
This is my fiancée, Allison McCready.
What's she doing here?
Will you come in and stop being childish?
I ain't saying a thing. You got nothing on me. And remember, Mr. Powell, you got a lot more to lose than I have.
You're not going to lose anything, Mr. Livitz. You're going to gain by my being here.
Yeah?
Mr. Powell has told me his story, and I agree that it must not get out.
Go on.
I've a lot more money than... Let me put it this way. Charles and I are going to be married. We want you to leave the country.
I bet you do. Look, Clint, you'll do better by accepting our proposition.
We intend to hand you $50,000.
And an airplane ticket. One way.
And never come back.
And never come back.
Well, I always wanted to travel, but...
What?
50 G's, just chicken feed.
Well, that's all there is.
Not enough. I'm thinking around $250,000.
Out of the question. I'm not going to bargain with you. I can raise $100,000.
No, Allison.
It's worth it, Charles, if we can depend on Clint to wipe the whole matter out of his memory and just go away.
Oh, you can depend on me. I'll keep my bargain.
Then it's a deal?
A deal.
Good. It'll take about 10 days to raise the money.
I ain't in a hurry. You are. And, speaking of money, that was the reason I, came tonight, Charlie.
Yeah, here. That's $500.
What? I said a G like the last.
That's all I could raise in a hurry. When that runs out, I'll have more. You went through that first 1,000 awfully fast.
Well, I got rolled in that bar where I had the trouble.
Oh, that reminds me. Your trial comes up in less than 3 weeks.
Yeah. Lawyer called me at my hotel. To see if I was still around, I guess.
Our plan is for you to jump your bail.
I'll forfeit the $5,000 I put up for it.
And get you out of the country.
With a keister full of green. Hey, wait. I ain't got a passport.
Oh, that can be arranged, Clint. Just leave that to me.
Okay, friends. You got yourself a deal.
Say, Charlie. You're going to put this meal on your expense account, I hope.
Too rich for your blood, George?
Too rich for my pocketbook.
That's JP's favorite French restaurant.
Oh, yeah. Nice to have wealthy, high-paid executives for friends. I'm a simple man. I like simple things. And I like simple answers.
Meaning?
How long are you going to cling to that cockamamie story about your helping ex-cons rehabilitate themselves?
Oh, it's the McCoy, George.
That guy got something on you, Charles?
Pardon, monsieur, the telephone for you.
Oh, yes, thank you. Where is it?
It is here, monsieur. I will plug it in for you.
Thank you.
Just like the movie.
Yeah. Hello?
Charles?
Oh, yes, Allison.
I know George Helmel's with you, else he told me you were lunching with him. Listen to what I'm going to say, but don't let on to George.
Yes, dear. Allison says hello, and to remind you that in 2.5 weeks, she wants to see you at the church promptly at 11.
I'll try to remember.
Okay. He's all set, darling. Now, what's so important?
It's got to be tonight. I'll have the house all to myself.
Why is the color scheme so important?
The housekeeper and her husband are going into town to see their 15-year-old son in the high school play.
Well, I don't see that that's such a problem. Choose whatever color will make the bridesmaids happy.
Rent a car and let Clint take it to drive out and be here promptly at 9. Do not come together. You come out in your own car, but first report it broken down. Have it picked up tomorrow morning. You'll bring it back after it's all over. Understand? We did not see each other. You couldn't get here because your car was out of order.
Oh, yes, I follow, dear. I follow. I'm not sure I agree.
I have a .22 target pistol. I know how to use it.
Yes, I know you have to ask him to come, dear, but then what do we do with the unwelcome guest?
There's a spot about 100 yards behind the house. We get him out there in a wheelbarrow. There's a hole, an old cesspool. We drop him in, quick climb. Gardener's got several bags.
But, suppose the gardener wants to supply some flowers for it.
It's gone over a year fired. We didn't hire one after that. As soon as it's all over, we'll take the rental car and dump it over the edge of the road near town. You know that bad place where there's no shoulder on the road and only a flimsy guardrail?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know.
We dump the car there. Let it smash up. If it catches fire, so much the better. Then you take me back to the house and rush back to the city. Report the rental car stolen. You've been in your apartment all evening. Understand?
Yes, the color scheme suits me fine, dear. You sure have it all planned. No baubles, no slip-ups.
All planned.
Yes, I'll be in my office till late tonight, 9 at least, if you want to reach me.
Good. That was for George's ears, wasn't it?
Yes, that's correct, Allison. Now look, I have a report to get out. If you've completed your instructions, I'll get back to my lunch with George. Goodbye, dear.
Wow. That's only the beginning, Charlie. Wait till she gets you signed on the dotted line.
Mr. Powell, something terrible's happened.
What is it, Elsie?
There's been a terrible accident on the late shift. Man's caught in a machine. The big press, they said.
Oh, good Lord. Has the hospital been called?
I don't know.
Well, call them on your phone. I've got to use this one.
Yes, sir. I'll call.
And then call down to the plant and tell them I'm coming down. If it's what I think it is, the machine will have to be partially dismantled.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Allison, listen, there's a change of plans.
Charles, where are you?
I'm still at the office. Something's...
It's 8:30. He'll be here at 9.
Yes, I know. He has the rental car. I got it for him.
When will you be here?
Well, there's been a bad accident on the night shift. A man's caught in the big metal press. I've got to help get him out.
But us? What about us?
Well, when he comes, stall him. Just tell him what happened, why I'm delayed.
I haven't got the money, Charles.
Tell him I'm bringing the money, the airplane ticket, and the passport. Just stall him.
I'll do my best, but hurry. He scares me.
Still there. The lights are on. I'm not too late. He's still here. He's still here. Allison! Allison! Open up! Clint! Clint, don't leave! Clint, wait! Will you wait? I'm here! Clint! Clint! I gotta stop him. I gotta catch him. I'll run you off the road.
Force him over. Force him over. You've got him off. You've done it.
Crashed and burning. Let him burn. Is this, Arrow Car Rental Service? Well, I rented a car from you people this morning. No. No, there's nothing wrong with the car. I just want to report it stolen. The City Farm Car Service? Look, I asked for my car to be picked up in my driveway. It's still here, and I called, or rather, my secretary called at 10 this morning. My name is Charles Powell. Yeah, just a moment. Oh, George. George, it's kind of late for a visit. Come in. Thanks. I was just trying to phone Allison. Well, what a night this has been. There was an accident at the plant. Peterson. I hope they don't have to agitate. I heard. Yes, and then when I got outside, I had a date with Allison. The car that I had rented this morning was missing. It was stolen.
What happened to that great, big, powerful phone job of yours?
Oh, it wouldn't start this morning. Had Elsie call the service people, but they haven't picked it up yet. I just called them. They have a night answering service.
You've had a busy evening?
Yeah, very.
Well, I think I can clear up one of your puzzles, Charlie. Your rental car was found with a thief.
You, caught him?
Dead. Burned to a cinder. Must have been going at a terrific speed. Tire marks on the road as he went off. Cracked up and burned.
Yeah. Some kid?
No. This may surprise you. It's your protege, Clint Livitz. We found enough of him to identify him. And a slightly burnt, but still usable bankroll of sizable proportions.
Well, closes this case, doesn't it?
It opens up several others. Incidentally, where were you all evening?
Home. After I got back from the plant.
You didn't go out?
Well, I told you my rental car got stolen. I came home by cab to change my clothes. The big car is out of commission.
I didn't play games with you, Charlie. I checked it in the driveway just before I came up. The engine is still quite warm. You want to explain that?
No, I don't want to explain.
Charlie, I'm arresting you for murder. I must warn you that
George, what are you talking about? Are you accusing me of Clint Livett's death?
No, that was obviously an accident. I'm holding you for the murder of Allison McCready, the girl you were going to marry. And in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my prosecution of Charles Powell, or Robert Hagen, has been a painful task. I was his best friend. It was difficult to believe that he would kill the woman he loved, but the evidence is conclusive. Charles killed his lovely fiancée because she discovered his real identity, an escaped convict, a killer sentenced to life for another murder. The testimony of the housekeeper, Mrs. Francis, cannot be doubted. She did not leave the house as he thought. She saw him run from the house, jump into his car, and race away. And then she discovered the body of Allison McCready shot through the head.
Your Honor, may I make a statement before you pronounce sentence? I did not kill Allison. I loved her. To say anything more in my defense is useless and unnecessary. Allison is dead. All I ask is that I be given the chance to follow her. Swiftly. And efficiently.
And so a man is twice accused of murder and twice sentenced for the crime. A weary man who asks only to be allowed to follow the woman he loves. I'll be back shortly.
Take the time to listen. Take the time to care. If I know you understand me, then my mind is yours to share. Listen with your heart. Listen with your mind. When you really listen, love is what you find.
How do you do, sir? My grandmother just died.
I'm so happy for you. Meet Mrs. McNulty.
How do you do? Did you know you have spinach on your teeth?
Oh, that's wonderful. This is Mr. Jackson.
Nice to meet you. I have bubonic plague. Oh, yes, Mr. Plague. Meet Miss...
Reception lines aren't the only places people don't listen.
When you listen, love is what you find.
A thought from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Mormons.
And there we have it. Charles Powell's joust with fate. What difference did it make that he knew that Clint had murdered Allison? They didn't believe him. And he was too weary to try to make them believe. Our cast included Larry Haynes, Ann Meacham, Jackson Beck, Sidney Walker, and Tom Keener. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Now, a preview of our next tale.
I don't understand it.
Tub's bone dry, ma'am. Hasn't been used. Now, not tonight, anyway.
His clothes. Howard's clothes. He'd empty his suitcases and put his clothes in the closet. Here's his suitcases, too.
Just ladies' clothes. Yours, ma'am?
Yes.
Hey, look, this dream you had.
It was no dream.
Okay, so maybe you imagined...
I didn't imagine anything. Do you imagine a husband? You imagine a month-long honeymoon? You imagine a man in a chair with a knife in his chest?
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
You've been listening to the OTR Gold Network. Find more classic radio at otrgold.com.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. I remember the house where I was born. The little window where the sun came peeping in at morn. Well, that's what the poet, Mr. Thomas Hood, can remember, which shows a pretty good memory until you consider Mr. Marcel Proust, who not only remembered when and where he was born, but just about everything that happened to him since. However, both of these memory specialists shall be overshadowed by the hero of our story, who can remember what happened to him before he was born.
Regina, do you see that man?
Which man?
The one sitting at the corner table.
The one with the dark hair, the gray suit?
Yes.
What about him?
I think I shall have to kill him.
Our mystery drama, The People of Sisora, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Ralph Bell. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. They make up the names of ancient history. Goths, Scythians, Hebrews, Hittites, Assyrians, Phoenicians, Achaeans, so many others. Do we ever consider that we are the descendants of those people? That their blood flows in our veins? It was our ancestors who built the pyramids, sacked the city of Troy, wandered in the wilderness with Moses, crossed the Rubicon with Julius Caesar, and conquered India for Alexander the Great. And before that, long before that, as the ancient storyteller might say, thereby hangs a tale, indeed. Martin Struve and his wife are dining out.
What should we have for dessert? I know what we should have for dessert. We should have nothing for dessert. Martin? What are you going to have? Although I had potatoes, well, they were boiled, not fried, so I saved some calories there. Martin?
Yes, what is it?
Can't you pay attention to me? What are you looking at?
I don't know.
That blonde at the corner table.
Oh, don't be silly.
You're being silly. It's out of a bottle. In this light, she looks 30. Get her outside, she's 45.
Regina, I don't look at any women.
You should. It'll make you appreciate what you have. We've got 2 kids over 20, and you know who I ran into last week? Jerry Mark. He was a stage manager when I was in the specials. He's producing the show now. Shows you how much brains you need. Anyhow, he said to me, "Kid, you still have the figure to go on stage." Now, Martin, don't tell me you're not staring. All right, you're not staring at the dame. What's there about the guy?
He looks familiar.
You know him?
No, he just looks familiar. I've seen him somewhere. I just can't seem to remember. Oh, I guess I'm becoming the old absent-minded professor.
Oh, you're not old. You're not absent-minded. But you are a professor. Why is the guy familiar?
I don't know. I've seen him somewhere.
Oh, there's a lot of people you think you've seen someplace. Maybe you have. So what?
I think he's someone I once knew very well. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I have to talk to that man. Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Do we know each other?
Do we what?
I'm sorry to interrupt you at dinner. My name is Struve, Martin Struve.
That doesn't make matters clearer.
Dr. Martin Struve. I'm a professor of archaeology at the State University here.
Well, what is it you want from me, Professor?
Well, it's just that you look so familiar.
Professor, I'm sure I never saw you before in my life. Now, if you'll be good enough to excuse us.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
No. What are you staring at?
Me? Oh, that pin in your lapel. That scarab.
Yes?
It looks very familiar.
Doctor, or Professor, whatever your name is.
Struve.
I don't want to have a scene, but what must I do to get you to stop annoying my dinner companion and me?
I have no intention.
Do I have to call the waiter or the maitre d'?
That won't be necessary.
Then once again, sir, good evening.
What got into you?
I don't know.
What did you want to go bother a perfect stranger for?
Something's the matter with me.
I would say so.
I made a perfect fool of myself.
I would agree.
But I've seen him somewhere.
Okay, let's accept that. And let's let it lay there.
I wish I could.
Well, why can't you?
Because there's something ominous about him.
Ominous?
Frightening.
You have to be kidding.
I'm convinced of it.
He's a perfectly normal-looking guy.
Regina.
The fact is, you had no call bothering Mr. Simpkins like that.
Mr. who?
Simpkins. That's the guy's name.
How do you know?
Look, there's a head waiter standing over by his table now. And the head waiter is asking him, is everything in order, Mr. Simpkins? And he is saying yes. And the head waiter is asking...
Just wait a minute, Regina. They're too far away. You can't possibly overhear what they're saying. I have perfect hearing.
The head waiter is asking, was that gentleman annoying you, Mr. Simpkins? And now, Mr. Simpkins is saying, just a case of mistaken identity.
But how can you know that?
I'm reading their lips.
Your what?
I know how to read lips.
I didn't know you could read lips.
I found it's better if most people don't know.
Even your husband?
Especially your husband.
When did you learn?
Oh, before I met you. When I wanted to go into show business.
But why would you want to read lips?
It was for auditions.
Auditions?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, you do your number, and there'd be the producer and the director and the writers and everybody else that was hanging around. And when you were through, they'd talk about you. Oh, but they were there way back in the theater, and you couldn't hear them. So I said to myself, I'd like to know what those guys are saying. So I got a book on lip reading.
This Mr. Simpkins, what's he saying now?
I don't...
You don't want?
I don't want to look at him.
But why?
This is the first time I read anyone's lips in over 20 years.
What do you mean?
I found out that it can cause more trouble than it's worth.
Trouble?
Martin, many years ago, you brought me home to meet your family. There was a little party. They were all there. They all tried to be very nice to me.
And all of them were.
Some of them were. You and your father were standing at the other end of the room. You were having a very quiet conversation. Now, do you remember what that was about?
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, I could read that conversation very well. He said to you, Martin, you're a scholar. How could you even think of marrying a chorus girl?
Oh, Dad didn't say that.
Yes, he did. He said, you see how out of place she is, how she's dressed, how she talks, so common, so vulgar, so cheap.
But he was mistaken.
Was he?
Well, he certainly changed his mind about you after we were married.
Did he?
Well, he was crazy about you.
No, he wasn't. He decided he didn't want to lose his son. And when the boys came along, he wanted his grandchildren. But I was still the cheap little chorus girl, no matter how warmly he smiled at me and said how wonderful I was. That's why I won't read that man's lips.
But what does one thing have to do with another?
If I hadn't really known what your father thought of me, I would have believed he loved me. And I would have been better off and happier for it.
I understand all that, Regina, and I know how you must feel about this gift of yours.
It's not a gift. Anyone can study it and learn it.
I won't rest until I know who he is.
Martin, you're not feeling well.
What is that man saying?
Oh, right. He and the blonde, they're just talking.
I can see that. What are they talking about?
What we were talking about, what to have for dessert.
What else?
She's going to have the baked Alaska. That's how you can tell they're not married. Would I stick you $3 for baked Alaska?
Never mind her. What is he saying?
He'll have fruit and cheese and... Now, what could that be?
What?
He's saying a word... I must be reading it wrong.
What does it sound like?
Well, something like...
Sisora.
That's right. Sisora. Hey, Marty, are you holding out on me? How'd you know?
Because... Sure. See what he's doing?
Well,
He's touching the scarab.
The what?
That pin he's got in his lapel, that black and gold beetle. It's not like any beetle you've ever seen on Earth.
Now, Marty...
It's the Sisora. And you must touch it after every meal. Do you understand?
Do I understand? Why, sure, Marty, if you say so.
I knew it.
Please tell me, what are you talking about?
That man.
Yes.
He...
Well, tell me, Marty, please.
Regina, I see fire and death and destruction.
Please, don't talk like that.
I don't know what to do.
About what?
About everything.
Shouldn't you go see a doctor?
Regina, I have to save the world. But I don't know how.
Let's see what we have here. A comfortable married couple with grown kids. He's a sober, serious professor of archaeology. Suddenly, he seems to have developed a deadly dread of a complete stranger in a rather expensive restaurant. And he talks desperately of having to save the world. Now, is this what you got out of our first act? Good. That's exactly what we put in there. Wait till you hear what we put in Act 2. You came to me from out of nowhere, sang the popular love song of a generation back. However, things do not really emerge full-blown from nothingness, nor do they arrive on the scene from nowhere. Everything that is develops slowly, surely, taking its own time to gather form and substance, nourishing itself on the forgotten thoughts of our subconscious. And then one day, they burst upon us in full bloom.
Martin?
What is it?
Oh, I guess you're not asleep.
No.
How long have you been up?
A while.
What is it?
Nothing.
When did we go out to dinner? Tuesday night? Oh, something's been bothering you ever since.
It's nothing.
You keep saying that. You still refuse to tell me who this fellow Simpkins is.
There's nothing to tell. Or maybe I don't know how to tell it.
Tell it any way you can.
There's this word, Sisora.
That was the word the Simpkins man was saying. And you knew he was saying it. How'd you know?
I just knew.
What does it mean?
It means a scarab. A beetle. Only there has never been a beetle like this one. Down here.
What do you mean by here?
Here, this world.
Are you telling me there's another world?
Yes. And it's called Sisora.
Okay. And where is it?
Where?
Hmm?
It's very far from here.
What's very far?
It's light years away.
What's a light year?
A light year is a unit of astronomical measurement.
Mm-hmm.
It would be equal to the distance that light travels in a year, or about 6 trillion miles, give or take a couple of 100 million miles.
Oh, sure. What's a couple of 100 million miles?
Out there in the uncharted infinity of space, nothing.
Okay. So, we have this place called Sisora. Way, way out there. And what does this have to do with you?
I don't know. I just don't know. I'm aware of it.
In what way?
In what way?
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware of the United States?
Oh, come on. What kind of a question is that? Sure.
How?
Well, it's here. It's my home. And what are you trying to tell me?
I'm aware of Sisora in that same way.
Huh?
Fire. Great shells. No, not shells. Discs. Discs of some sort.
Like flying saucers?
Maybe. These are round and very large. They glow because of the Astratrix Major.
What's that?
It's a space warp.
Oh, no. Now, you have to get some sleep.
It enables us to surpass the speed of light, and therefore we can travel anywhere in this or any other galaxy. Time is no factor.
Us? We?
Yes.
Oh.
I come from that world. That world called Sisora. That's so far from here.
But that isn't true. You come from Indiana, Terre Haute. That's where you were born.
I know.
So what are you giving me this nonsense?
I was born in Terre Haute, so was my father. My grandfather was born in Philadelphia. The family goes back there 6 generations to a Lionel Struve who came from London.
You mean we're going through all this at 3 o'clock in the morning?
And there are parish records dating back to the 12th century. Before that, I guess my ancestors came there as Normans, or were there already as Saxons and Danes, or going back, way back, as Romans. And earlier...
Marty, something is bothering you.
I seem to remember something. Something you're not supposed to remember because it happened so long ago. So far away.
Do you want something warm to drink?
No, I'll be all right. Try to get some sleep.
Oh, sure. Hello?
Regina?
Martin, are you okay?
Oh, sure, I'm fine. Dear, about dinner.
What about it?
I'm going to be late. We're having a faculty committee meeting.
Oh.
It's a nuisance, but I was foolish enough to accept the so-called honor. We'll probably work right through dinner. I won't be too late.
All right, Martin. You're sure you're okay?
Of course, Regina, darling. Of course.
Yes? Oh, it's you.
Yes, Mr. Simpkins. May I come in?
Now, look here.
Mr. Simpkins, I'm a respectable person. Actually, my brother-in-law is captain on the police force here. He could vouch for me.
What do you want?
Well, I'm not sure I know.
I know what you want. A doctor.
Mr. Simpkins, there is something between us, and we're going to have to find out what it is.
All right, Mr...
Struve, Martin Struve.
Oh, yes, Professor Struve. You might just as well come in, I suppose. Sit down, won't you? I won't apologize for the looks of the place. It isn't mine. I'm just renting it for my stay in town. But that's not the point. What is the point, Professor?
Sisora.
Sisora? What is Sisora?
You should know. You spoke the word in the restaurant that night. And as you did so, you touched the scarab as the ritual prescribes.
I don't have the faintest notion of what you're talking about.
Why would I make this up? The world is called Susora, and its emblem is the scarab, the beetle that you wear in your lapel, the golden black beetle. No, wait.
Yes?
Oh, wait. It's coming back to me. The beetle is always gold. The gold scarab of Susora. It's the color used around the border. That.
Yes? That what?
That denotes the branch of service. The black. It stands for space reconnaissance.
Would you mind getting to the point of all this? I have an engagement.
Susora, the space patrols are always out to find a new world for the overcrowded billions who live on Susora.
Look, Professor Struve, this is just about as far as I care to go.
But in all the incredibly vast reaches of space, how many worlds are there fit for habitation?
If it's a joke, it's too long getting to the punchline, and I've lost all interest.
I remember the ship. The great fire disk. We landed here.
Oh, we?
Yes, we. But we landed badly. The ship was destroyed. We were lost.
Who was lost?
The crew. And so we stayed here. Here on this primitive Earth. Oh, yes. It was a wilderness then. That was so long ago. 50, 100,000 years. I don't remember.
Look, whatever your game is, I don't know.
It's no game. I'm serious.
I don't even know why I humor you. You force yourself in here. You give me a fantastic story about shipwrecked space explorers thousands and thousands of years ago, and you were one of them? It's very interesting. How old does that make you?
I'm saying I have a memory of being one of them, a racial memory.
And it doesn't get better.
But the more I speak to you, the more it clarifies itself. You're from Susora, too.
I think this definitely has to end it.
You're here to study this planet, and then you report back on its suitability for colonization.
Let me show you to the door.
Just a minute.
I don't have to humor every nut that walks in off the street.
You are a reconnaissance scout.
That does it.
Now, take your hands off me, sir.
Outside.
You're going to listen. Mr. Simpkins. Oh, Mr. Simpkins, I didn't mean to hit you so hard. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I never did that to anyone before.
Get out. If I ever see you again, I'm going to call the police.
Martin, may I come in?
Oh, Doctor. This is an honor.
Are you busy?
Oh, no. Please sit. What are you doing so far from the medical school?
Oh, I like to walk over to this side of the campus and see how the other half lives.
Why? Well, what is your problem?
The psychiatrist is supposed to ask that question.
Yes, I know. I just thought I'd steal your thunder.
Regina came to see me.
Oh?
She said, since you wouldn't come to see me...
And, what is it about?
You know what it's about. It started a week or so ago in a restaurant. You saw a man who you think comes from another world. It's called Susora. And it has a beetle emblem. You say you come from there, too.
I didn't tell her all that.
Well, you told her some. The rest you muttered in your sleep. Is it true?
Oh, yes.
And you believe it?
Yes.
Regina has a theory. I'd like you to hear it. She says you feel your life has been a failure.
Oh, now, just a minute.
Oh, I'm only telling you what she said. It's because you were held back by her.
Now, how could she have held me back?
She's convinced you could have gone higher, farther, with a more cultured wife.
That isn't really true. The world is filled with snobs. Now, who cares about them?
Unfortunately, too many of them decide on promotions and honors.
Well, what does all this have to do with...
She doesn't know. Except that, well, obviously, there's been a very strong physical attraction between you and Regina.
It's been much more than that.
Well, anyhow, she feels she's getting older. And you're going to regret your marriage more and more.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You're saying that because of my wife, I've lost out on success? Well, look, I'm not exactly a failure. I'm known. I have a reputation. I've been published.
You don't have that great, overwhelming success that would have made you a star in the field.
That was never important to me.
Don't make a snap judgment about that either.
And so you're saying I'm having these delusions, eh?
Oh, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying you should relax and try to analyze in your own mind just why you're having these delusions.
But you just made a very definite statement. Doctor, you said I was having delusions.
Aren't you?
Why do you insist on calling them delusions? How do you know that they aren't real?
Regina.
Regina.
What'd you wake me up for? Martin, what's the matter? You all right?
Regina, listen to me. I've just seen it all.
Don't you mean you dreamed it?
No, I didn't dream it. I know everything. I know how it worked out the last time.
How what worked out the last time?
The flight, the patrol. Oh, what's the difference? It doesn't matter anymore.
Well, if it doesn't matter, just forget it.
We won't be able to forget it unless we...
Unless we what?
Unless we can first ensure the safety of the world.
Safety of the world? Oh, sure.
Oh, my darling Regina, don't humor me.
Martin, you're going to have to get some rest.
Rest? No, not till the job is done.
What job?
It's a job that falls to me.
Martin.
I'm the only one who knows about it. I have to accept the responsibility. I have to save the world.
Oh, sure, honey, sure. We'll talk about it in the morning.
But there isn't anything to talk about.
That's even better.
Saving the world requires no lengthy, complicated planning. The thing can be accomplished simply and swiftly. All I have to do is kill Mr. Simpkins.
If by murdering one man you could save the world, would you agree to do it? Ethics, here we are again. Constantly we keep raising this complicated issue of morality. It certainly does get in the way of a great many things we'd like to accomplish. Still, Martin knows something we do not. I promise you that in Act 3, everybody will know as much as the next fellow. Sometimes in the middle of a hot day, do you see cool water? It could be the Blue Nile. Do you smell jasmine? It's the aroma of ancient Persia. Do you hear the crowds shouting in the Roman Forum? Do you hear the clash of sword against shield at the Battle of Hastings? So many great events took place in our history. Don't you remember any of them? That is, from personal participation.
You're going to kill Mr. Simpson?
I have to kill him. It's his life or ours.
But why? How is Mr. Simpkins threatening you or me?
It has nothing to do with us personally.
Then why?
Because when they land here, when the main force arrives from Sisora, they will have to kill every man, woman, and child on this planet.
Martin,
I know the mind reels from just the implications of such a holocaust.
Martin, I want you to go to the hospital just for a few days. A routine checkup.
Oh, that's how things go. If someone says something that's off the beaten track, naturally, he's a candidate for a psychiatrist.
But this particular story you're telling me...
Why is it crazy?
I never said that.
Then why must I go to the hospital?
Darling, I'm worried.
And you have cause to be. If this Mr. Simpkins gets back to Sisora, it'll mean the end of our world. That's why he has to be killed.
You're not a murderer.
Oh, Regina, I'm afraid you simply do not understand.
I do. Oh, okay. Okay, Martin, you're right. He does come from wherever it is he comes from, and he does mean to bring back the invasion, and we'll all be dead, okay?
Regina, don't humor me.
I'm on your side. Do it right. Go to Charlie.
Charlie?
Yes, my brother Charlie. Let the police handle it.
The police? I know Charlie. He never believed me.
That's the problem, Marty. If you shoot this guy, you'll be arrested and tried for murder. Would a jury believe you?
But the future of the world is at stake. I know I'm right.
Everybody is innocent until they prove he's guilty. Now, give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Let Charlie find out who he is.
And the name of this place is Sisora, you say? How do you spell it, Mike?
Sissora. Charlie, what are you doing?
Oh, Marty, this is official. I'm entering it down as a report.
But I didn't come here so that you could make a joke out of it.
Oh, it's no joke, Marty. Now becomes a part of the official business of my department. Now, he's a recon scout from this place, Sisora. Okay. Now, authentication, if any, of the charge. How do you know?
How do I know? Charlie, where did your folks come from?
Well, years and years ago, I guess it was France.
2,000, 3,000 years ago. What were they doing?
You got me there, Marty.
They were Gauls. They lived in the forests of Europe.
Okay, I buy that.
And before that. You ever think about it?
No, why should I?
Doesn't anything ever come to you, sometimes in a dream or as a random thought?
Oh, what do you mean?
Is all the memory gone, Charlie? Do you ever hear a sound in the night that couldn't be made today? Or sometimes is there a few notes of a melody that you can't quite seem to place?
Oh, I don't know, Marty. I don't really know.
Suddenly I began to see it and hear it, Charlie. I saw myself. Well, it may not have been me. It could have been some vaguely, deeply remote ancestor. I remember another place.
What other place?
Sisora.
Oh, yeah.
I know you don't believe me.
Oh, it doesn't make any difference if I do or not. You just give me the facts.
It's crowded. There are so many of us. We must find more room. Never enough. We have the weapons, the great weapons of fire. We can conquer wherever we go, but where can we go? Space is so vast, and the places in which we can live so few, so remote, so hidden. And I remember...
Yeah, you remember.
The ship. The great fire disk. It came down here. But something went wrong.
What?
I don't know. I wasn't the pilot. He was killed in the crash. The rest of us, we stepped out into this new world. And it was beautiful. It was also terrible. Because we had found a place, the right place, the place we had been looking for always. And now we had no way of getting back home to tell about it.
Okay, I got that. And then what happened?
I don't know. We probably became part of this world, blended and melted into the life of the earth, and then one night I saw this man Simpkins, in the restaurant. And all this came back to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, the gist of the thing is, Simpkins is a scout for an enemy invasion of the earth. That's what you're saying, huh?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, sometimes the biggest part of police work is to run down all kinds of nutty-sounding claims.
I was afraid you'd think I was a nut.
I didn't say you were a nut. Oh, I just said you were making a nutty-sounding claim. Do I have all the information?
I think so.
Yeah, Frank? A fellow named Arthur Simpkins. Yep. Lives at 233 Boulder Place. It's an apartment. Let's find out all about him, huh?
Martin?
Good evening, dear.
Charlie called while you were out.
Oh? Was it about Simpkins?
He left a message. Here, I wrote it down.
Let me see.
Here.
Mr. Arthur Simpkins comes from Los Angeles, California. Is employed by Fletcher McGowan Data Processing as a sales engineer.
Oh, I guess that settles Mr. Simpkins.
I don't believe it.
Why?
He's wearing the scarab, the sacred scarab.
But Charlie found out. He works for this company on the West Coast.
How did Charlie find out?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they checked with his landlord. Now, what are you doing?
Operator, I would like to find out the number of a company named Fletcher McGowan in Los Angeles.
Oh.
And then I would like to put through a person-to-person call to a Mr. Arthur Simpkins.
Oh.
That's right, thank you.
What are you doing that for?
I know I'm right.
But Charlie just handed you the facts.
Maybe Charlie's satisfied. I'm not.
Marty, I love you. Maybe I haven't been everything you needed and deserved.
You were everything I ever needed and more than I deserved. Yes. Thank you, operator. Would you please ring them?
But, Marty, what is the matter? It has to be something.
It is. It's a Sora. I remember it. How and why, don't ask, but I remember. What? What's that, operator? Oh, no, there should be an Arthur Simpkins at that number. Well, are you sure we reached Fletcher McGowan? All right, operator. Thank you. This message from Charlie, It isn't true.
What?
I don't think Charlie's taking me seriously enough. I'll be back, Regina.
Well, where are you going?
I have to do some of Charlie's work for him.
Marty.
Yes, it's Martin.
Marty, where were you? Regina called me. She said you ran out of the house earlier with a look on your face as if you'd commit murder. Now, what have you been up to?
I guess you'd call it break and entry. A little burglary.
Marty, please be careful what you say.
Here's a drinking glass.
Huh?
I was careful to wrap it in a handkerchief. And got his fingerprints.
You mean you stole?
Yes, and this. The beetle. The sacred beetle, the scarab of Sisora. See? The colors are black and gold. I remember those colors.
You realize you could be in a jam?
Check these fingerprints. I already found out about the scarab.
What did you find out?
I had Wilson look at it. He's head of metallurgy at the School of Mines. This emblem? You know what he said? He doesn't know what the metal is.
He doesn't?
No. He said this thing is made of a metal or metals unknown on this earth.
He said that?
All right, now, you check those fingerprints. You'll find that there is no record of them anywhere. There can't be. He's not from this world. Arrest him, Charlie.
Arrest him? On what charge?
The man has no fingerprint records. How do you account for that?
Oh, there are plenty of people whose fingerprints aren't on file.
But you yourself say there's no record of him anywhere. No Social Security, no credit rating, nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't that suspicious?
Well, it may be suspicious, but it's not illegal.
The man has no visible means of support. Isn't that a fact?
Yeah?
All right, then arrest him for vagrancy.
Well, you can only do that if he's liable to become a public charge.
But surely, Charlie, you can do something.
Marty, I'm an officer of the law. The law. My mission in life is to uphold the law. Now, this man, whoever and whatever you say he is, he's not breaking any law.
This man is an advanced scout for a race that will destroy every living person on this planet.
All right, granted for the sake of argument. Where's your evidence?
Evidence?
How do you know?
Because I can remember. I know. I'm a member of that race myself.
Then why shouldn't you be on his side?
Because it was too long ago. My true roots, my important racial memories, they're here.
Marty, I wish I could do something to help.
You don't really believe this man is an alien enemy, do you?
No, I don't.
Despite the evidence I've given you.
You haven't given me any evidence. Now, listen, Marty, why don't you and Regina go away for a vacation? Relax, huh?
That's a good idea.
More coffee?
No. I think I'll go out for a walk.
Do you want me to come along?
I'm trying to think out a new approach to my book.
Oh. All right. It's a little windy. Dress warm.
You mean warmly?
One day I'll learn the difference.
Well, it really doesn't matter. I'll be right back.
No, Marty, about that Simpkins thing.
You can forget about it.
Oh, I hope so.
It will work itself out.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's nothing, Regina. It's nothing, dear. I'll be back soon.
Hello?
Charlie, I'm scared.
What's the matter?
It's Martin. He left the house, and I'm afraid. Well, he seemed about to do something.
Well, just tell me.
This business with Simpkins, he said he was going for a walk. On a hunch, I looked in the drawer where he keeps his target pistol. It's gone.
What are you doing here?
I've been waiting for you to get back, Mr. Simpkins.
I've had enough of this. I'm going to call the police.
Don't move.
You wouldn't use that gun.
Wouldn't I?
As your wife said, it isn't your style.
How do you know what my wife said?
Oh, we have that capability. Back on Sisora, don't we? Here you call it ESP. It's old stuff with us. Or have you forgotten? You're not a killer.
You never know what you are until you find yourself in the unexpected place.
Why kill me?
Because of your plans for this earth?
Oh, forget it. Those plans can't become operational for more than 500 years. You won't be affected.
But this is my world.
Once you're dead, you have no world. Consider, if you kill me, it's murder. You can't justify it. You've already tried. The police think you're crazy.
It doesn't matter.
It does. To you. You'll spend the rest of your life in prison. Or in the sanitarium. What for?
I can't let you destroy the world.
Go ahead. Stop me. Well, why don't you pull that trigger? You can't. It isn't in you. I am everything you say I am. Now kill me. What are you waiting for? Marty, what did you do that for?
I had to, Charlie. I had to.
Is everything all right today, darling?
Oh, yes. They're being very nice to me. I may feel like digging in the garden later.
You do that. The doctor says it's good for you.
They didn't believe me. Nobody believed me. They think I'm crazy.
No, it's all right, dear.
What's all right? That they think I'm crazy? Don't you understand? I saved the world. I saved the world.
Yes. Now, how about a nice cup of hot tea?
A wife is a wife. I'll bet the day Columbus said, "Honey, I'm leaving today to discover America." She smiled at him and said, "Yes, dear." So, did Martin Struve really save us? Who knows? I know two things. A, he will spend the rest of his life in the sanatorium, and B, I shall return in just a few moments. The inventor, the visionary, the discoverer, the creator. He, and I should say she, is always the loneliest of people. For so many things simply cannot be shared, even with those who truly love us. Let a man march to a different drum, and, unfortunately, the world will destroy him. Well, we try to make an interesting world for you around here. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Evie Juster, and William Griffiths. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores and Buick Motor Division.
You've been listening to the OTR Gold Network. Find more classic radio at otrgold.com.